Hello everyone and welcome to the first installment of my Jackie's Redive series, a secondary review series where I take another look at games I've already done a normal review on due to things like major patch updates, major DLC releases, remakes, remasters, or just covering things I forgot to mention in the initial review. That last point is what these first two redives are going to be about. You all remember how over a year ago I started the Dual Sonic Marathon for my Deep Dive series, and the first 5 videos I did were on the main classic titles. However, in all 5 of them, there were things I forgot to talk about. For all of them, I forgot to talk about the music. For CD and 3 and Knuckles, I forgot to talk about the bosses. And for 3 and Knuckles itself, I forgot to talk about the story. So that's what these first 2 redives are for. In this one, I'll be covering the things I forgot to talk about in my initial reviews of Sonic 1, 2, and CD. And in the next one, I'll be covering the things I forgot to talk about in my initial 2-part review of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Also, you may notice a difference in audio quality. That's because I got a new mic. I used to use a Blue Yeti, but now I have an Elgato Wave 3. Anyways, without further ado, let's start with Sonic 1. The only thing I forgot to talk about in my Sonic 1 review was the music, so this section should go by pretty quick. Unlike most other Genesis games, which all have the same generic twang to them, Sonic Team knew how to make good use of the sound chip. Green Hill's music is iconic, no questions asked. However, after hearing so many renditions of it in so many different games, it's kinda gotten a little annoying to hear. The rest of the game's music is great too. The Special Zone's music is nice and calming, the boss music is tense and orchestral, the final boss music is the same, and Starlight Zone, it's just so amazing. Also, in the 2013 remake, the music is remastered and much higher quality. It may not be as noticeable with speakers, but with headphones you can definitely hear the difference. Now on to Sonic 2. The same thing applies here. The only thing I forgot to talk about in the original review was the music. Sonic 2's music was a huge step up from Sonic 1. I did play a little bit of both Chemical Plant and Casino Night in the original review, but the rest of the soundtrack is great too. I love the boss music and the final boss music. Oil Ocean and Metropolis, despite how much I hate those levels, have really great music, and the special stage has some high energy feels to it. Also, fun fact, the ending music is straight up a song called Sweet Dreams by Japanese band Dreams Come True. This makes sense, seeing as one of the members of that band, Masato Nakamura, was the lead composer for both Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Also, just like with Sonic 1, the 2013 remake of Sonic 2 also has high-quality remastered music. And finally, let's move on to Sonic CD. Since I've been talking about music so far, I'ma stick with that. I already mentioned in the original review how this game had 2 different soundtracks depending on where in the world you lived, and also how the US soundtrack was only composed in a week. The only music I really drew attention to in the original review was both versions of the boss music. However, most of the other songs in this game are really cool too. I'm not gonna list every comparison here, but maybe one day I'll do a video comparing all the songs and give my opinion on which version of each song is better. However, let's talk about some notable entries. Some notable entries from the US soundtrack are Title Tempest Bad Future, Quartz Quadrant Present, Stardust Speedway Present, and Stardust Speedway Bad Future. Some notable entries from the Japanese soundtrack are Collision Chaos Present, Title Tempest Good Future, Quartz Quadrant Present again, Stardust Speedway Bad Future again, and Metallic Madness Present.
this one here. You catch that enemy, he's gone. You gotta get rid of him. You know the deal. You have to, he's gone.
With the music out of the way, let's talk about the bosses. Palm Tree Panic's boss is a joke. You can literally get right behind him and kill him instantly. Collision Chaos's boss is hell. It's a giant pinball pachinko machine. It's utter hell. Tidal Tempest's boss has Robotnik shielding himself with bubbles. IQ of 300 my ass. After all, or at least most, of the bubbles are gone, all it takes is one hit. Quartz Quadrant's boss has you running on a treadmill that destroys the platform Robotnik is on. Again, IQ of 300 my ass. Wacky Workbench's boss has Robotnik breaking through platforms and electrocuting the floor, causing little bits to bounce up and allow Sonic to hit him. Stardust Speedway's boss I already described in my initial review. However, I would like to point out that it plays the bad future music even if the level is a good future, pretty much cementing Stardust Speedway Bad Future as Metal Sonic's theme. Lastly, Metallic Madness's boss has Robotnik in a fan-looking thing, spinning around, shooting the arms at Sonic, and hopping around like he's on a pogo stick. Also, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to get the first hit in without taking damage yourself. So that does it for my first Redive video. Thank you all so much for watching. The next Redive video I do will be taking a look at the music, bosses, and story of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. After that will be a review of Sonic Origins, and then after that we'll be getting back on track with this dual marathon and reviewing Sonic Heroes. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.